abandoned him yesterday, and I felt a little bit bad for abandoning him. But we're doing it today. We're going for it today. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's get started. Let's go back to Gene Starwind and let's see if I've done anything with Gene since I did my last save, because unfortunately I had some issues, major issues with Gene. The issues with Gene is that we're not getting good loot with him. We're not getting good loot. Star yard. Let's see. We have to go to Neptune here. So it looks like we finished all this here. Yep. I'm thinking we did all this. Let's take a look at our research here. We've got no research into progress. We've got our performance. Yeah, we're still behind on that. Still behind on this. We don't got the helmet mod either. We gotta get that polymer. Okay. How are we on? So we've got stealth, rank 1. And we've got commerce. We've got persuasion. He's a talkative type. We've got research. We've got scanning, and then we've got a lot of piloting items. Alright, I think we're ready to go. I don't think there's anything left in here. I was wrong.
If you're overloaded, we should stop and prioritize what we're carrying.
No.
Captain Jean, greetings.
Hey, buddy. What's going on? Alright, let's go. Straight to the cockpit. Oh, you know what? That's fine, though, because it'll give me a chance to store everything I need here. I'm gonna take this stuff out. There's certain things that I don't want here. I'm okay with resources. Crate of exotic furniture. Oh. That's something I must have to deliver. Yeah, I probably have to deliver that. Let's go ahead and go to resources. Let's drop off our resources. We still can just leave stuff in the frontier. But I don't want to leave anything else. I don't want to... I don't know if I should leave all this. Start selling it. I think I'm gonna start selling it. Some of the stuff is just... I gotta start using that is what I gotta start doing. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do is... wow, I've got a ton of stuff here too. Shoot. It's time to sell all this stuff. Not the plushies though. I love the plushies. Plushies are adorable. Okay, let's go ahead and let's go back to Mars. Let's sell what we can. What do we got here? You know what? We're gonna do missions. Probably be better. It's Triton. EARF. I can't remember what the hell. Oh, the eye. This map it's very complicated. There's so much to do. I'm gonna deliver this. I think that this will take us. Yes, perfect. This takes us right here. Wait, why can't we travel? Oh, while the ship is docked. Okay, fair enough. Let's undock it.
Clamps released.
Okay, we're good to go. Let's go to special delivery. Let's set a course. You know what? Hold on. Before I have contraband. So before I go there, let me just throw the contraband on the floor. And oh wait, I think it's over here. I think it's with our yeah. Wait, or maybe not. I think it's on my inventory then. So inventory and aid. I think think it's just this. Let's drop it.
What are you doing? This still has some value, you know.
Yeah, I know it does, but we're about to get scanned, and it'd be better if we don't have it on us. Damn it. What do I have as contraband besides the... Hold on. Do I have any other contraband? Not there. I'm not seeing contraband here, so I don't understand what... It must be just because of this, which is insane. That means that no matter what... How the hell do I get rid of that?
Looks like it's Nip dropping off a few choice items.
What if she carries it? Okay, where the hell is it? Oh, she won't take the contraband.
Okay.
Interesting. So there's nothing I can do. I'd have to use it. This is we're in a predicament. We're in a predicament. How the hell do we get rid of the contraband if we can't? Do I just use it? Alright, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna quick save and I'm just gonna use it because I definitely don't want to get caught by the cops. So, we've saved. Let's go to aid. I've got the Aurora. Oh god, I've become addicted. Everything's so slow. And now let's do it again. Oh god. I hope this is it. Let's fly our ship nice and high. Alright, let's do this. Now we can probably go, I hope. Yeah, that's it. We had to consume the Sorry, we saw a bunch of stuff. We set, man. We set.
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures pecking away at the leftovers of the colony war. You'll find them.
Yeah. Shut up. Okay, what do we got for weapons here? Oh my god, all of these are garbage weapons. Except for the 1-inch punch. Trash. All of it is trash. You can see spacesuit. Blend with the environment while sneaking and not moving. I want to stick with the green spacesuit. Sell the rest of these fucking things. Damage resistance is garbage on the rest of them. What do we got here? We've got the 10% damage from human enemies. At least we got that. That's a pretty good item. What am I wearing? I'm wearing the security helmet and the uniform, but really I'm not going to intimidate anyone, so there's no point.
Scouring through old labs and facilities, taking whatever's not nailed down. Problem?
They'll have our capabilities. Ever been to Sidonia?
It's a little
Hi,
choppy.
how are you? What? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I wasn't expecting this since Chris can't visit this year. How's Chris doing? Is he okay?
Oh.
You're right. I need to start trusting what he says more. It's just that he's so
Australian.
far away, and we don't know if he's okay. Oh, well, there I go again. I'll read his letter and see how he's doing. Thank you so much for bringing these to me. Here, take this for your trouble.
Nice.
See you.
Alright. That takes care of that. Let's go sell some stuff. Is it here? Can we sell here? I have no idea where the closest selling point is. There's whetstones there.
Ooh, that jump looked painful. Not doing that.
It's infinity. I need to see a doctor. I've got an addiction. Ah, Outland. Here we go. Ooh, man, frame rate is choppy. My PC's doing a little bit of struggle. Alright.
You're only as safe as your equipment out there.
Hopefully, our if you have any gear you want me to...
Yeah, actually I do. You've got a ton of stuff here. Oh my god. I realize how much stuff I had on her. Oh, I can't until I give her a spacesuit. I'm gonna give her this chameleon one, just because at the very least, maybe she'll be harder to see. Oh, wait, where am I? Oh, I'm at her inventory. Okay, she's got the Star Rumor space. What do I have for helmets? Yeah, that's fine, because I don't have any other helmets to give her. So she's wearing that, and then... Oh, she's got my research outfit. Let's give her 777 ammo. We'll just have to give her 10 pieces, and then she can use the Grendel. 8 pieces, and then she can use the Grendel. Oh shoot, I should give her a grenade.
I would never dream of selling substan. Please do.
Alright, here we go. It's time to sell this crap. Oh my god, there's so much too. Loving that combat knife. Got a nice amount of Equinox rounds, but I think I'm gonna sell them for now. Modified Equinox, that's better. Long barrel laser sight and compensator, that's not bad. Ripshank is not bad, but I'm not a melee character, so it's just not worth it. Loving the combat knife at .36. It's nice little. You know what? Screw that. I've got so many weapons. There's no point. All right, we've done ammo. Spacesuits on. Warning: you will get less. Oh no. Wait. What does he have then? He doesn't have anything good. I love that helmet though, that's sweet. Oh, that is a sweet helmet. Oh, it's a hard hat outfit. It's a complete outfit. That's a sweet one too. Alright, what's he got for resources? Maybe I can buy mono propellant? No, what I need is it polytextile that I need? I don't think it is, but let me just take 2 of these just in case. Take 2 of these as well. I think I need polymer and then control or some shit like that.
Be careful out there.
We got rid of enough that we can actually run, so we just need to find another place to sell. We just got way too much stuff on us. Ooh, man, my frames are dropping. This is nasty. It's not usually this bad.
Together we can really make a difference. Good luck out there. I mean it. Absolutely. GOOOOO makes civilization possible. We make sure that our reputation is flawless, so people can depend on us to invest for their future, save up for a new apartment, or just buy some groceries. True, collections isn't the most glamorous part of the bank, but we all serve our part.
Alright, well, we've already... Oh, I am still over-encumbered. Damn, dude.
Can we run through it one more time?
You can over-rehearse. It'll sound canned. We've got to keep it.
Are you working for the next technological leap?
Where else can we go to
Let
sell?
Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology corporation.
Oh, what is this?
It's a shame House Maroon abandoned their embassy. Run away from one another.
It's an abandoned station. That's interesting. Oh, this stars.
To just beat the shit out of them sometimes, but you don't.
Well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The man in the story was cruel. Do you know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels. Understand his pain. Accept it. And deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy? But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah, why even bother? I mean, isn't the cycle of humanity peace and war back and forth, like forever? Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
It's not easy.
What a tagline,
no,
huh?
but necessary.
It's almost like you can say
because you see,
war.
everything has changed.
War never really changes.
God has given us the intelligence, the ingenuity to reach into the stars, to travel his path, to truly find him. But we can't do it alone. The only way is through unity. Ah, yes, Andreas. Yes. Unity. Well, I'm sure you all have other things to do. Thank you for taking the time to stop and talk with me.
He's giving me a lot to think about.
There's so many mysteries in the universe, so many unknowns that I try to help out others whenever I get the chance. I may not always have the perfect advice for people, but I try to just be here for them. I think that's what they really need more than anything else. Were you seeking worldly wisdom or just a friendly ear? Are you sure about that? I think we're all looking for something, even if we're not aware of it. I could be wrong, of course. Wouldn't be the first time, but if you find you're desiring something more, perhaps the church can be of service. You might give something of our writings a read. See what you think. I'd recommend starting with Among the Graph Jumps. I'm sure there's a copy lying about somewhere. And if you'd like, we could have a little chat afterwards. I'll certainly be here for it, or any other reason you might need me. The Sanctum will always be here for those who seek.
Oh, hi there. I'm Marcus Lestari. Are you interested in the Sanctum Universum? Maybe I can entice you then. It's an exciting time for the church. We're growing every day. And if you're interested, we'd love to get to know you. Actually, we've had a few visitors come by recently, but they have yet to come visit us again. This strikes me as a good opportunity. I'm wondering, would you like to go check in with those visitors and welcome them back to our church? Maybe all they need is just another invitation. And don't worry, I'll pay for your effort, of course.
All right.
Excellent. Their names were Tony, Evie, and Johan. When you check in with them, give them one of these slates. It's just a little something welcoming them back, if they're interested.
Is this Tony,
if you want,
like
take some time to talk with them,
Tony?
get to know them,
so,
and why they were interested in the Sanctum Universum. In any case, when you're done, come back to me, and I'll give you your payment.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Have you ever heard one of his sermons? They're really good.
To sell my stuff. And I'm having a hard time finding a place to sell. There's Mast.
You have a nice day now.
What is this? Alphian Realty?
Just tell me how many zeros I need to add to the offer.
I'm sorry, sir, but we can't sell to you. UC citizens only.
Ah!
There's the Armistice Archives. just don't know. I just don't know where the stores are in this game. This place is so big. Oh, where's this guy?
Ah, well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I hadn't expected to run into you again. Indeed I am. The success of my previous venture, with which you so kindly assisted, has been brought to the attention of Mast. There is growing concern. Oh my. A bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that?
This guy's
well,
such a goof.
concern that things are going to get worse. The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency. Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time. While I hesitate to speculate on the possibilities, well, none of them are good. I am attempting to formulate one, yes. But until I have all of the relevant information, it is impossible to do so. There is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquiring it. Personnel issues, if you understand me. Not necessarily, but one of the other reasons. He and I don't see. I'm hoping. He's held a grudge against me. He wouldn't listen when I. Oh, thank you.
There we go.
Has been climbing the chart.
Gene Star. Doesn't look like Gene. This woman's eyes. It looks coked out. Outlines, I don't see the other stores. I'm gonna try to find either. What the fuck?
This space is if you are a citizen and require brief counseling. You please be aware that those around you may be grieving.
This area's well over our suit's recommended temperature limit.
Oh, shoot. You can't get burned from that. And don't fudge with the fire. You can get burned from it.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days. Spread like a virus.
So Outland is there. Actually gonna end up getting killed. Better.
Want to challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills? Ryujin is hiring
Ryujin. Can't believe that I still have so much.
Finally back with our son. That's all that
I can sell here.
I used to be an actuary. Now.
Thank God. Tired of running encumbered.
Bulk items may require multiple levels of approval and can take up to several weeks for an official response. We apologize for any delay.
You guys just constantly have issues.
Welcome to UC Distribution. I hope we have what you...
You may. Maybe. Alright, let's sell. Oops. Definitely not that. look at all these packs. Helmet, same thing. Look at this. Ridiculous amount of helmet. Oh, this is another one. I've got so many of these. Definitely want to keep that one. Nope. I kind of like the way this looks, but this doesn't fit the motif of Jean. So for now, no. Kind of like the hazmat suit. Reminds me of Rust, so I'm gonna keep it. Another one that doesn't look kind of like Jean, so this one, I like the way this looks. It's a nice looking jacket. Really nice. Urban efficiency attire. This one's kind of cool too. Utility flight suit. Workers jumpsuit. We'll just keep selling. I mean, we've got yeah, there we go. I think we've gotten rid of everything we don't really need. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good to go. What does he have out of curiosity? Oh, this is selling from the ship. Black leather jumpsuit. Synth leather streetwear. That looks kind of cool. Yeah, I think we're good now.
Back to it then.
Yeah, baby. Everything's sold. That's beautiful. Now we can actually run. Alright. How are we doing on while in targeting mode? Why didn't I do that before? Time to lock. Once enemy ships is reduced by 15. Target light ships fire at you 20. Ooh, that's a good perk. Target lock ships fire at you 25% slower. That's big. That's real big. So at rank 1 adds the scanner. Succeed in 3 speech challenges. I haven't done that yet? Oh, that's interesting. Ugh, my character sucks. This character sucks. Yeah, I have to admit that, like, my Jean Star character has been really awful. Like, just awful. You know what I'm gonna do? We're moving on from Jean. Jean has
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor?
And I don't know what the hell it is, but the RNG on this character is just piss poor. I'm gonna save Jean because of the fact that I don't want to get rid of Jean completely, but it's kind of one of those things that, like, I don't know if I want to go back to him. I mean, take a look at this. Let me show you my Harlock character. I can't wait till you see this. And look, I'm on level 8. I've done far more with this character in less time than with Jean Starwind, and it's kind of upsetting. It's genuinely upsetting.
require my assistance.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile. You're human. It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Imagine being cut off from humankind for that long. How terribly frightening that would be.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
I'm Harlock.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others. Ah, your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey. That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point. Interesting. I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work, and so they made the decision to leave when they did. We do. Well, sort of. We saw structures using our surveying equipment. We've also seen the various ships pass us by. Some even seemed to want to communicate, but couldn't. Of course, we had no idea that they were being piloted by other humans. Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge.
Nice.
Dr. da Costa, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to
These
the
guys
bridge.
are stacked. It's a sweet shotgun.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you
Never seen a ship like yours before. Well, then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Just stay out of trouble.
It's kind of like the Battlestar Galactica.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
So, here we are. Let's talk.
This is insane.
We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it. A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what will come to pass. While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out, so there's no telling what will come of that. I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever. The ship was built to sustain us for many years with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come to an end eventually. I think I'm coming up on 6 years now. I was only a teenager when my father died, passing command of the ship to me, as is tradition. Because of that, I've had to sort of learn as I go along, instead of taking years of study and apprenticeship under the prior captain. I think some people on the ship resent me for not having the level of experience as my predecessors. But at the same time, without my command, we likely wouldn't have made it here so quickly.
She's bright-eyed.
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you? We suspect that our equipment is woefully obsolete compared to whatever you all have now. In all honesty, we never expected to need to communicate with anyone, so our comms aren't particularly robust. That limits our options. We even attempted communicating with lights and sounds. Something we saw in an old movie, but I don't believe they picked up on it. If anything, it may have inadvertently alarmed them.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind is the movie, by the way, if you're interested.
We know there's a settlement on the planet below, meaning people were here before us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
Of course.
Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such. But initially, I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there.
It's us.
We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world. Now, it makes little sense to give up before you try. Thank you, and good luck.
Please. Remind me to kick out everybody from the planet.
We should have a talk.
This woman
when you
is
have the
insane.
time, of course. I have to say, there's something I need to talk to you about.
Okay.
Thanks for taking the time to talk. I wanted to ask you about the artifact you found on Vectera. When you pulled it from the rock, held it in your hands for the first time, how did you feel? No, I don't think you understand. I know about the visions, the light, and the music. How did you feel inside? What were your thoughts?
There we go.
Oh my goodness. That must have been terrifying. When it comes to the artifacts, it never ceases to amaze me how the science, well, simply fails. True. But hey, how else would you describe it? The artifacts are so different, so alien. And I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. Quite the mystery. Well, judging from the fact that both you and Barrett claim to have heard music, I've made the leap that the artifact was reaching out. Music composition might not consist of words and sentences, but I'll be damned if that isn't an attempt at language. Agreed. Unfortunately, there's no way that I know of to reply, and believe me, I've been trying to gather data on the damn things for years. Not much, I'm afraid. All I have to show for my efforts are eyewitness accounts, scores of inconclusive metallurgical test results, and wild theories.
Wild thing. Hold on one second. There we go. Sorry about that. Had a question. Is this the only project you've been working on at Constellation?
No, not at all. There's so much going on there, I can't afford to divert all of our resources. But I have classified the artifacts as a priority project.
Interesting.
Frustrating? No. Bewildering? Yes. It would be... oh, well... an explorer's dream to solve a mystery like this.
It's true. We'll get into the mystery together.
I knew I picked the right person for the job. Look, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to talk, and for keeping an open mind. And I also wanted to say, well, I'm pleased we're on this journey together. It's the best decision I've made in quite a long time.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
Piloting the old Constant has been fun, but I'm looking forward to flying some fancy new ships when this is all over. Hey! So it is true. An actual stranger aboard our ship? Wow. Oh, geez. Sorry, of course you don't know my name. We never met. I'm Yue. Wow, I never thought this would happen.
She's excited.
Sure. Well, unless there's anything else you want to talk about. It's incredible. I'm pretty excited to meet new people and ask them all sorts of questions. I wonder about all we've missed this whole time while humanity has advanced around us.
It has advanced a lot.
Oh, I'm the navigation officer, though I switch between nav and piloting. I'll be honest, the ship pretty much flies itself. Its destination hasn't changed since it launched, and we're here now, so... I'm not sure what's next. See, the nav system's not perfect. We encounter stuff that our forebears didn't originally count on. Astral bodies, space debris, stuff like that. So sometimes I need to take manual control and get out of tricky situations. Then there was the time I used those unaccounted for anomalies to our advantage. Slingshotted us around a few stars that weren't supposed to be there, saved some fuel and knocked a few decades off our journey. Pretty incredible stuff. I'll be watching the skies for you.
These guys are very optimistic. I enjoy that.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
I know Captain Brackenridge has essentially given you free rein to wander the ship, but security will still be watching you closely. I hope you understand, given we have so little experience with people from the outside. It pays to take security seriously, something I understand much better now than in my youth.
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life.
Just because our equipment's old, doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
I wonder, what else is out there?
This is
Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't choose.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Squares. ECS Captain uniform. Ooh, plus 5% persuasion chance. Daddy's gotta take that. Daddy has to. Let's make sure there's not one here. The fuck? That was the shower, right? Alright, let's see what we got here. Protected. There we go. Not a fan of stealing all the time, but you know, how could you say no to a captain's uniform that's gonna give me plus 5 persuasion chance? I mean, that's can't say no to that. Look at that. Hey, loving it, man. Love the street gear too. I don't want the helmet on.
We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
Brackenridge. That sounds so familiar. Something from history slates that I've read. Oh, I feel I should know who this person is, but somehow it's escaped my memory.
Look at this guy, Philippe Breckenridge, and Eliza. She looks like a fucking doofus. It's a good picture. This guy looks just confused. Oh my god. Boys.
Just stay out of trouble.
Shut up.
We have a lot of movies to get through, but maybe during our next virtuous time, if you could get us in touch. Yeah. Hey, everyone! This Julius, watch it again.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down trouble.
This is huge. Of course this continues.
Sure is. Anytime you still have some awesome work to do.
Miss Yang said we are experiencing history right now, and that there will be books written about us.
Hello there. Given that I don't know you, you must be this visitor I've been hearing so much about. I'm Julia, the Constance chief historian. It's nice to meet you on this momentous occasion. As chief historian, I can tell you a lot, probably. What do you want to know? We're the descendants of wealthy elites, intellectuals, artists, scientists, and others who left Earth in 2040 to spread humanity to the stars. The thinking was that Earth's days were numbered for a variety of reasons. Our finder, Rupert Brackenridge, had the foresight to plan for the worst. Thus, he constructed this colony ship to settle what seemed like the most habitable planet we could find, knowing full well it would take generations to reach. We suspected that we may have been the only ones to leave Earth, given that no one else seemed to have the same idea. I'm glad we appear to be wrong.
Yeah, me too. Why is this showing ECS?
ECS stands for Earth Colony Ship. We wanted a fairly inclusive name to represent the planet, and not a particular nation of origin. There was an old colony ship that sailed across the oceans of Earth from a country called England to settle on a new continent. It was called either the Susan or Sarah Constant. No one seems to know for sure, so ours was shortened to just Constant. Ironically enough, that ship also reached what they thought was new land, and found it populated when they arrived. As chief historian, I can tell you a lot, probably. What do you want to know?
This woman.
Well, we launched Tuesday, September 27th, 2140. So, about 190 years now. Would have been longer, but it turns out we have an ace navigator who saved us some time with some tricky maneuvers. You know where to find me if you ever want to know more. Goodbye.
I heard you came from outside the ship. I bet it was pretty cold out there.
The Shanghai Library on Earth. Ooh, you see? Picking up books is smart, because it seems like you get missions.
Miss Julia, I have a question. I bet you've been on lots of cool space adventures.
If there were
Just like in the old movies.
Why aren't there any animals here?
Oh. Well, there wasn't enough room on board when our ancestors left Earth. We only had room for people.
Oh my god.
What about the
It's
new
got
planet?
floppy
Will there be animals there?
Maybe.
Nobody
know
under
that
the
for sure.
age of
But if there
30
are,
years old is
they
gonna know
probably
what a
look a lot
floppy disk
different
is.
than the animals we studied.
That's
Oh, cool!
fantastic.
I can't wait to find out.
I love the fact that there's floppy disks. There's just something about that. So awesome. You're great. I need these posters. These posters are fantastic. What do we got here?
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
Hi there. Oh, nice to meet you. And that's true. As you can imagine, everyone kind of just knows each other around here. Meeting new people isn't really a thing for us. Right? We've been cooped up together in this ship all our lives. So outside of births, there's literally no way for new people to arrive, you know? Anyway, sorry for freezing up before. I just didn't expect our visitor from the outside to stop by and chat with me. I figured, if anything, you'd be with the captain. I'm Daisuke, the ship's provisions manager. I'm not sure what I can offer you, but if I can help, I will. And if not, I'm happy just to talk. Not really. Things don't work that way here. It's not a shop like you hear about in the books and movies, or, where you're probably from. Almost everything is communal or shared in some way, but sometimes people want a little something extra or special for themselves. So when that happens, they come to me. Mostly, I just keep track of the ship's inventory and help ration the supplies so we don't run out. We manage. I know back on Earth, there used to be stores all over the place. Some that even specialize in specific types of goods, if you can imagine. But here, this is it. We have very limited supplies. Most of our stuff is recycled. Even the food. In a roundabout way, if you know what I mean. It works out for the most part, because it has to. You'll sense a running theme with that around here. See you around.
I wonder what it's like out there beyond our little community.
Look at this. Oh, they got some good stuff here. Oh, look at those sweet rolls. Look at those delicious sweet rolls. Restores 25% health, plus 25% damage resistant. If I was a jerk, I'd steal that stuff. I missed it, man. It's not nice.
There's so much more to learn about now.
Wow! I've heard about you, but here you are.
Hey there.
Spaghetti carbonara.
Wow. Hi.
fucking portable CD player. Oh, Jesus, I haven't seen a portable CD player in years.
Hey.
It's incredible. I love this place. This is home. Reactor computer. Because you can probably just scuttle this whole fucking ship. Which is insane. Bandages.
If the other colonists knew how many times the constant almost came apart at the seams, whew, well, thankfully I never let it. I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are!
Hey,
welcome,
brother.
welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster-than-light travel and eclipse our poor old ship? I knew it. It's incredible! I read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but it was only theoretical back then. Amazing! I'll have to learn more. Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today. Indeed. Thank you for being so kind and indulging me. You must understand how thrilling this news is for someone like me. Someone who suspected this encounter was, in fact, possible. Ah, great question. I do not know for sure, but I can venture a guess. All of the reading I've done on the matter suggests that at the time, there was uncertainty that the technology would ever work, or if it did, that it would work at the scale we needed. So, I trust they made the decision to strike out when they did, fully believing it was the only way. Many years ago, when I was a junior engineer, the reactor's computer burned out. The computer that controls the reactor's various regulators. I'll spare you the details, but when that happens, the ship and everyone on it is in danger of turning into a mess of hot slag. I had to jury-rig parts from old media devices to prevent a meltdown. And that's how I became the boss around here.
New Vegas. It's one of the best.
Yes! So many! Does everyone have their own spaceships like you? Do people only live on naturally habitable planets, or did they learn to terraform? Are we in contact with alien species? I have so many more, but I don't want to take up all your time. I'm not surprised. The amount of energy it would take to terraform an entire planet seems improbable. I can assume these types of colonies are strictly for mining and gathering rare resources, since there are nearly limitless habitable planets to choose from out there. Disappointing, but not unexpected. When you showed up, I tried to tell the others about the Fermi paradox. I suggested that the most likely explanation for you was that humanity had developed faster, more advanced technology and had leapfrogged us. Seems I was right.
Paradox. I love the fact that he mentioned that. That's not something that you'll
Haha! I knew it!
you'll come across
Incredible!
talking about
Amazing!
the Fermi paradox.
Simply
It's interesting.
amazing.
That's
In
something
our
I can
ancestors'
discuss
time, only the
because I
very
don't
wealthy
know
could
how to
afford to
discuss
build
it with
ships.
someone in layman's
Even this
terms.
ship was only possible by our families pulling together nearly all of their financial resources. Ah, thank you for taking the time to talk with me. I can have a bit of a big personality, I'm told. So let me know if I ever get on your nerves. Careful not to touch anything on your way out. And
These are exciting times, aren't they?
Waste management system.
I gotta see this. Oh.
Is it back in
But
up
they have
again?
the Starware, and that's something that computers have. Well,
Thing. All this time we thought we were alone.
Pretty sure I know how to fix it. Shouldn't take long.
Honest. It's the kid that was drawn here, but I want to find the kid. Where's the kid at? Alright, I think I never get to go. It's time to get out of here.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need to see what it can do.
Boy, am
I've
I
spent my
glad you
entire
weren't
life
some
in the
sort of
constant.
alien
I'm not
or
sure how else to
something.
live.
These are exciting times,
I
aren't they?
love the fact
I
that
wonder what it's
all of
like
these
out there
people
beyond
have
our
different
little community.
voices, different
Wow, I've heard about
accents.
Here you are.
I mean, you may not think that that's such a big deal, but I'm telling you, like, there's so how, if you don't know, on Skyrim, Fallout 4,
Now that we know what's out there,
there really
things are
wasn't
gonna be
any,
more interesting from here
different
on out.
people with different accents. It just was mainly everybody was either American, maybe a few British people, but for the most part,
The Constant
and-
is a
and few
peaceful ship.
Chinese, but that's
Don't
about
change
it.
that.
I wonder
that
what
shotgun.
else is out there.
Oh, I want that shotgun. I want that shotgun. It's so gorgeous. Is there somebody in security here? Maybe I can buy one off them. That looks named person.
Just stay out of trouble.
sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
And to think all this time we thought we were alone.
These are nobodies. Who's this guy?
Wow. Hi.
It definitely takes a special type of person to live their entire life from birth to death aboard
How
a
do you get a
single
bunch
ship
of
traveling through space.
when those things exist only? I mean, well, what can you do? You can't get across stuff like this. Then you're gonna build all new assets just for this one
There
ship.
is so much more to
I mean,
learn about now.
you gotta be realistic, you know what I mean? But I mean, this is great. Look at this. I mean, you can see like they do like little drawings for the kids and stuff, and it feels alive. Like the world feels like
So much to do. Unless you or someone else needs my help, I can make time.
Turn around and
Oh,
talk to me, dickhead.
hi. Hello. You're the alien. The person that came from out there. In space. That we weren't expecting at all.
This guy sounds
Sorry,
like
I'm a
New
little
York
nervous.
dude.
Can we start this over? I'm fine. I will be. It's just my nerves acting up. This has just gotten everyone so stressed, and since I'm here to help people deal with problems like that, it piles on me. Abe, I'm scared. Abe, what if we can't get down to the surface? Abe, what are we gonna do? And so on and so forth. I've never had to deal with so much anxiety before, and I'm a pretty anxious guy to begin with. Just ask my husband. Yeah, calming down. Here we go. Okay,
There's,
sorry
like, a
about that.
combination
I'm
of
Abe.
Larry David
Levitz.
and
Abe Levitz. I'm the cabin manager here, so if there's anything you
guy
need during your stay,
this is the
I'm happy to accommodate.
his name.
Please do, even if you... Oh, you must mean the Yiddish. It's an old family tradition. The Levitts have been trying to keep it alive for hundreds of years now.
I mentioned that he sounded like a New York Jew.
We didn't think the language would survive if we didn't, so we charged ourselves with preserving it. It's a point of...
I love it. I love it.
Me? I take care of people. Instead, I may have it. People didn't know what to think. Then we hear some sort of... People had all sorts of fakakta theories. Aliens, time travelers, you name it. We watch a lot of old movies.
I love this guy.
Anyway, it spooked the bejesus out of us because we were expecting to find nobody. Ah, glad you asked. I coordinate. It's a demanding job, but in short, I try to keep both the kids and adults entertained. Scavenger hunt. We also have regular media nights where our historian, Julia Yang... Don't be a stranger now. Oh, I've always wanted to say that.
Officer uniform, plus 5% reload speed. That's another good one. Some of these are really good. A reload speed is genius.
That's me. What can I do for you?
Any idea how much longer until we can get down to the surface?
Well,
hey there.
It's tricky. Hey there. People working on it as we speak.
Levitts. His name is Levitts. I mean, that's fantastic. It really gives it a vibe. These are records.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Elevator. Oh, this is like a big elevator. Let's go to Killer. We got engineering. Is this
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be...
We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
Oh, this is where my ship is.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Let's go to bed.
Oh, wow, you're new?
Guys turn around. These guys don't want
Weird.
to turn around. They're so fucking
Hey,
rude.
wasn't expecting this. I guess I should introduce myself?
Yeah, introduce yourself and turn
I'm
around,
Janet.
stupid.
What's up? You? Oh, well,
Still can't get over
nice.
how we're not the only ones out here.
Certainly not right.
I always knew it couldn't
I
be
mean,
true.
I hate this job, and there's really... I'm the cultivation manager. Like, I'm great at... Meanwhile, my sister Julie, the kids, I couldn't...
It felt out here, and how
Oh my god, it's terrible. I don't know how my parents did it. Knowing they would... every day. Seriously, the only thing...
Clearly.
Although now that we're here, nothing seems to be happening.
Are you sure that was me?
No, that was definitely you, and you definitely said that.
Ah, so you've met her. Julie and I were actually triplets with our sister Jen, but the ship ran out of one of her medications and she didn't make it.
Oh, Jesus.
Sucks, but it is what it is. We only have so many supplies, we couldn't exactly get anything new along the way. Anyway, it happened a long time ago. I don't really feel that she's lucky. I'm just frustrated.
What
Later.
A fucking bitch. This one is a bitch.
Hey!
Hydroponics.
Hydroponics, of course. This must be how the colony ship kept itself fed over all these years in space.
wonder what else is out there.
Take that ceiling. Tempting. It's tempting to just steal that shit. Where's the med bay? What was supposed to be here?
Hey.
Hey, yourself.
Hey there.
Just Janet.
And to think, all this
med bay.
time we thought we were alone.
I've lived my entire life in the Constant. I'm not sure how else to live.
I don't have much to spare, but if you are ever injured, I will try my best to help. Wait, how is it I don't know you? I know everyone on... Oh my. Yes, of course. Sorry, I was with a difficult patient when the announcement came through. But now I remember. They sent my husband, Mabuti, to greet you. It's quite fortunate that you arrived when you did, for Mabuti's sake. Hopefully you can help resolve our current predicament.
What a name. She's doing it for Mabuti's sake.
There isn't. At least not in the medical sense. Since he was one of the eldest on board, he was ready to volunteer for termination. Thankfully, since you've arrived, that no longer seems necessary.
Excuse me? Volunteer for termination? Meaning what, exactly?
The 100.
It means that he was going to volunteer his own life for the sake of the others on this ship, due to limited spaces and supplies. Like the others, his life would then be honored with special distinction and recorded for history. Rarely we had to make difficult choices when no one would volunteer. But Mabuti, he's too generous to let that happen. I certainly hope so.
I should certainly hope that it doesn't.
Wait, what the fuck?
Until later.
She just
sometimes
interrupted.
Difficult. Okay. Well, it doesn't look bad. Should be quick to treat you.
Perfect. Yeah.
Nothing to worry about. There. That's better.
Wait, I do have an addiction, right? Oh no, it's not this character. Never mind.
Nothing. As one of the eldest.
Excuse me?
It means that, like the other, rarely
we got...
It may seem that way to you.
Barbaric is precisely what I was thinking.
Good.
There are always alternatives. You simply need to work hard to find them. Maybe another time.
I've never treated anyone from outside our ship. But if you need help, I'm here for you.
What you got for medical
Sure, but I...
Kind of curious. Suppresses addiction symptoms for 10 minutes. Does she have water? Cures all addictions. Ooh, it's pricey. Fuck me, it's pricey.
We try our best to avoid. Rarely we run into situations where things do not go according. We never do anything without careful considering. Goodbye.
It's tempting to take this stuff.
These are
Exciting times, aren't they?
As you're inside of the mold, I love it. Oh, mausoleum records. Whoever succeeded to preserve the human race. SRD, EGD, HOD, LWD. There's so many that. Wow.
Wow. I've heard about you, but oh, here you are.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
Just because our equipment's old.
Good day, Captain.
Can we just, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. Oh, speak with Chief C. Okay. Realize that. I'm confused, I thought. Oh, this is Paradiso. It's an extreme environment. Can I fast travel to this location? I'll have to get in my ship and get out that.
Pleasant change of scenery.
Tara's asked me to go to the Eye. Travel to Aquila City.
We're free and clear for flight.
Okay. What I want to do is I want to go to the mission. We already here. Let's do first contact. Let's do it.
Touching down. Last month, did you explore that system I asked about? I was expecting a report.
Well, I meant to, but then I caught an SOS and it led to this whole...
So, did you do it?
Hello.
How about I just assign it to someone else then?
What's up with this? What's up with the frame dropping? I don't understand that. It's been so awful lately. Paradiso.
staying safe out there.
Enjoy your stay, knowing you're in our capable hands.
Prison scrubs. Actions use less CO2. That's very interesting. Chunk scan.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with? Neither. We're our own private force. The Paradiso group pays top dollar for top-notch security. And I dare say we're some of the best in the business. We have to be out here on the fringes of the settled systems. Something I can help you with? Ah, it has a name. Good. Then you're already familiar with the situation, I take it. Do you know what they want?
Yeah.
Interesting. We obviously have no records of a colony ship claiming this planet. Whatever the case, you'll need to speak with Oliver Campbell, the CEO for the Paradiso Group. He's in charge of bringing all formal decisions before the board and helping to make calls on them. I'll let him know you're on your way.
Interesting. A corporation. This is not good for my character. Corporations and
Good luck handling this situation. Glad I'm not in your shoes.
It's unbelievable how bad it can get. Insane. Just get like these drop frames.
Sure, whatever you work out with Oliver will be fine.
Lately, this is just awful. I mean, this is pathetic.
Between you and me, that ship is the most exciting thing that's happened here in ages.
Really. Whoa. Old Earth lighters, got a bunch of them in there. A lot of goodies in here. Oh, wait a minute. A Rattler, a Side Star, an Equinox. Tempting. So tempting. Ooh, stolen items locked. I gotta check it. I gotta check it. Just can't.
Definitely know your way around a lock.
Yeah, I'm right, I do. Well, there was nothing in there, but still, at least I got to get the credits for that. What the hell? Can't go supposed to get to? I guess this is. Oh, okay. I see. This is one big planet. What is this? Oh, there it is.
I'm just glad I don't work on the luxury cruisers that bring people.
Oh, Paradiso is absolutely beautiful. Can you possibly imagine a more tranquil place for a resort?
Intense.
Don't worry about us. We're just here to keep the peace.
What's the guy here? What's this? Oh, a chest. They're just chilling. So many goody stuff around here. Oh my god.
Hello there.
Oh, this looks like a lovely place for a stay. Might also be the perfect time to stop for some food or a tranquility. Where should we begin?
If I could just stay here forever, I would.
I gotta buy a swimsuit for Morgan. She's gonna look good in it.
There are so many activities I'm looking forward to doing, but I'm just having a good time relaxing.
Tranquilito. I like that. General store.
We've got stuff. If you need stuff. Welcome to Paradiso gift shop and convenience. Feel free to look around, but don't break anything or you've got to buy it. And before you ask, there aren't any discounts. So don't even try to haggle with me.
Oh my god, look how many frames I'm dropping.
Why would I? I have to sell overpriced. My uncle works for the Paradiso board. When he said, but it's not all bad. I don't have to worry about getting fired. And I live in Paradiso for free. Now, can I get you something, or are you going to keep asking questions about my life?
This woman's a bitch. Well, let's see what she's
Looking for a souvenir, or just forgot something at home?
Let's see what you got, dingus. This is considered souvenirs. What the fuck? I like that. I like the way that looks. Ooh. Oh, that's cute. Ooh, that's nice. Those are some nice weapons. What else you got? Calibrated ground suit, space suit. Oh hell, look at this. Deep recon spacesuit looks amazing. I like it. What packs we got? Calibrated ground crew pack. Ugh, don't need that. This looks like all my stuff. Yeah, this looks like my stuff. Except for the resort wear. Resources. What do we got here? Cosmetic, fucking finally. Oh wait, I think I've actually found this already. Oliver, finally. Exotic organic resource. Take it. That's good enough for now.
No. Ugh. You. I. Have fun out there.
You don't care what people take. The glass displays you can't open though. You can't take the minerals either. If not, I'd just take it.
I shouldn't be telling you this, but don't go with the six-pronged delight. Just don't.
Just don't.
down here for a little R&R, huh? Me too.
Not to be a downer, but this place is almost too perfect, right?
I wish I had booked a stay for longer.
Alright, I think I'm gonna drop my stream because I am losing a ridiculous amount of look how much it's gone down to 7,000 kilobytes. It's so fucking garbage. The internet has been awful. Wait, I think I'm ready to just completely cut off my
Every day's nice around here. But I think you caught us at one of the
I
nicest.
think I'm gonna
During the day, I'm all business. But
because
when work's
this has
done,
been just
I like to...
Anyway, for now, let's go ahead. Let's save. Let's go ahead and save here.
enjoy the resort like everyone else.
And let's just exit, and I'll see you guys later, because this is just awful. Internet is just fucking garbage. So I'm gonna jump out for now, and we'll come back when we have better internet.